Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar. We're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. This is going to be our good campaign, and we are going to go continue carving a path through the fortress citadel of Drezen. It's a pretty interesting place, kind of tough, lots of demons, as you would kind of expect. Also a couple of really rough fights so far, and we have another pretty tough one coming up. We do need to check on our restoration spell levels because... How did we lose a spell slot? What spell was there? Pretty sure it's Angelic Aspect. Okay, we're also going to remove... Oh, we have such few spells with him. I don't suppose you have... Nope. No restorations there. I don't suppose, you can't even get restorations. Well... this is gonna suck. I'm almost just tempted to put one character in there just to deal with everything. Mostly just our monk, and then leave everyone else behind. I think she can take it on all by herself with enough spells and stuff.
The road awaits.
Her armor class will be really high with all the dodge modifiers she gets from like all of these things. Let's try it, because I really don't want to deal with level drain for everyone.
I shall not be swayed.
I guess we could try and get some ranged people to shoot from like the hall.
You are my favorite.
We really only have one actual ranged person.
We should prepare.
Okay, what do we have for spells on? Let's just do this. We have blur, that's just fine. We need...
Ready to move out?
We do have haste. Guess we could throw on like a displacement. It won't last for very long, but it will last in theory long enough. But if she's the target of all of the negative energy drains, she's just gonna die. That's the other big problem here. She'll get drained to death in like 3 seconds.
The goddess protects us.
Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Okay, that's fine. The other group at least had a ton of restoration spells to cast. But I will just have to deal with it.
You called?
I'm gonna just off-center these people just a tiny bit.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
He won't fall here.
Because...
I swear it.
Nope. Everyone go. Because they kind of all just sort of come down this way. This group has slightly less good ranged attack than my other group. Any Ghoul Hunt Masters out yet? No. They're there. Those are the ones. Hunt Masters are gonna suck. Let's grab one of the dogs. We'll just loop around here. We can do a heal, but I don't actually think we need to all that much. What are you doing? Get over there. Go kill that one.
You are beyond redemption!
This is going pretty okay so far. This level drain part's gonna be very... There it is. Oops, I clicked off the screen because I'm a moron. Let's go with you guys over here now. Just all of you. Kill one of them. Freaking level drains already. One dead. Throw in Nabasu. Another level drain there. How bad did we get it? Let's find out. Okay, so we got a little bit... Oh, one of our pets died. We'll have to rest to bring it back. We have a level drain on our one dog. 4 levels. It's a lot. We have 1 level on Nenio, 1 level on Ember. So it's not the worst. We're gonna have to rest to get our dog back, but all in all, it wasn't the worst it could have gone. So we're gonna go restoration there. And restoration on Nenio, I think. Ember can just rest hers out, I guess. bad thing about this fight. Actually, this fight went a lot faster for this group than the other group, which is nice. Sometimes it's weird, because sometimes the good group does way better on some fights, and the evil group does way worse, and sometimes it's the exact opposite, and we just get smashed to pieces with the good group, and the evil group just cleaves through with no concern. For example, the fight with that demon cultist summoning person recently. I only took the evil group like 2 or 3 attempts.
Glad I was useful
Took
to
the other
you.
one ages. We're gonna give the shield, Bastion's heart, to Sela, I believe. I think I gave her the right thing her last level. Tower shield proficiency, yes. Excellent. So she's gonna grab the new Bastion Lion's Heart. It's gonna give her some extra armor. Also, she looks ridiculous, straight up. She's basically carrying a door with a handle, which just looks super silly. Oh, also, the dead bodies give off an unbearable stench. Oh. With her left hand, the old woman pulls the dagger from the demon's body. Exhausted by the effort, she wipes her brow. Time did not bend me, it seems. I will show you one of the secret old passages that were used when Citadel Drezen belonged to us. The woman walks up to the wall and begins examining it. You'll get to the Sword of Valor more easily this way. Perhaps the demons don't know about this passage. I mean, they're written on the wall. The demons, if you think about it. I spent most of my life among them. I have to admit, there's something mesmerizing about them. A single demon might be weak or pathetic or cowardly. When you see them as a collective, it isn't a mass of separate creatures, but a single great force, a tide which might be temporarily slowed but never stopped. The front lines of the abyss here on the lands of Galarian. Unstoppable, fanatical, toward forward motion. We have something to learn from them, don't we? Evil is evil. There's no point in looking to it or studying it. On that path, you only risk poisoning your soul. That's right, you only study evil so you can learn how to defeat it, but learning from it, what could you learn from evil apart from how to do evil? Knowledge is priceless. Civilization is curious by definition. And if it becomes clear after the experiment that it was dangerous, the world should know about it. Otherwise, sooner or later, someone else will think of these experiments and conduct them again. For a moment, the woman's gaze grows heavy. To refuse knowledge because of prejudice, not the wisest approach, I would think. Here it is. The demons are hiding the Sword of Valor behind this door. Be wary. I heard them bragging about the traps that surround the banner. Magical, of course. The Sword of Valor is nearly impossible to destroy, and if they wish, they'll drown the entire room in fire, destroying their enemies while leaving their trophy unscathed. Go now, and good luck. The Sword of Valor is near, allegedly. This room has a puzzle in it, and I'm really, really bad at these puzzles. There's a solid chance that I will just have to do a jump cut, because this could take me 700 years to do. There's a solid reason why you're not just allowed to walk through into there.
Let's
I mean,
head
you
out.
maybe could, but you'd die. Let's open up these chests.
I finished here. Is there more?
There is more. Arushale. Do that one now.
I finished here.
Nice.
Is there
I'm
more?
actually kind of impressed. No. No. Yes. Sure. Okay.
You're a good person.
Just gonna go ahead and heal a little bit. And we do need to rest. We could probably just rest in this room, honestly. Maybe I can't camp. What enemies are possibly near? We just killed everything. Oh, that's annoying. Can we rest back here? Yes. Okay. Back up the stairs we go, and then we're going to do this puzzle. So the goal is to try and get all these symbols aligned properly. How are you screwing this up so badly, dudes? Wait, where are you going? Don't go that way. Stupid wall was making me click weirdly. That would have been deadly had we gone that way. Probably. I don't actually know how to get there from another path. Probably over like this way and then in? I don't know.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Let's hit the proverbial hay. Our abyssal corruption is still 0, so that's positive.
I wanted to comb your hair.
We're good to go.
so-
Wong. And one of our pets is back to life. That did take a day. Like, this is a long siege, obviously. Arushale had some wisdom rebuffed. Not that that makes any difference, really. I'm going to try and do this puzzle, and then we'll grab the sword. The sword is, of course, right there, hovering in the air. There's also a chest there, a bunch of dead demons. Let's go see what all these buttons do. Button number 1 moves all of the outside ones a bunch. So this moves this one inside 1, this one 1, and then this one 2. Yes, okay. Actually, that one's now almost aligned properly, but this one is not. This is all 3 middle ones. 1 movement. Okay. That one twice, and the other one's once.
They will break against our resolve.
Right, if you take too long, they just spawn to fight you. What is that thing? You get experience for that? Yes, a bunch of experience, actually. Was there a corpse? There is a corpse. Lore religion check failed. Well, we'll just kind of leave their group to deal with that in case more spawn. We're also going to save because we might get overrun by enemies if we just keep fighting. Okay, this one's not even close to being done, but it's not the worst. That one's actually done. This one's all messed up. And I think this one's also messed up. It definitely is. Okay, what's this one move? That one's now almost done as well. Just, I think, this middle part is backwards. Maybe? Getting there. That's fine. That wasn't the one I meant to do. If I do it 3 times, it goes back to the way it was. Okay, good. Which one does this middle one? Or do the middle ones never move, and that's what we have to kind of align towards? If that's the case, then this one's still screwed up, I think. Yeah. 'Cause it should be like that. And this one's still messed up too. Alright. That one's now okay. This is okay in the middle, and this is okay in the middle. We just need to get those outer rings fixed. That's not the right one. Keep going. We can go 2 more times. 3 more times. There we go. Alright. What's missing on this one now? Okay, that one's screwed up. I hate these puzzles so much. These are my least favorite type of puzzles. Now this one's all messed up. That one looks almost right. I don't think, no, it's gotta be this sticky uppy one that goes up there. What's this one do again? Okay. So it's gonna be like this, with this one going up. And then maybe this one? Oops, that was correct. I needed to go back. 3, 4. There we go. So that's correct. That's correct. That's not even close. This is not bad. Oh wait, that was actually not too bad either. Hang on. 3, 4. Is that the correct way for that one? Or is it this way? Alright, I'm gonna pause the video. Eventually I'll get this done, and I'll be right back. There we go, I finally got it. That didn't take me too much longer than when I turned off the video, to be completely fair. Now we can get the Sword of Valor done. So this is what it's supposed to look like in the end. This one's supposed to face up, and this one's supposed to be like this, and it sucks. I hate those puzzles. If you're good at them, it shouldn't take you very long. It's not super duper hard, but it's just sort of annoying. wonder if I could just loot the box first before grabbing the sword.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Evil Outsider, Bane Spear +2. Alright, Sword of Valor time. It just looks like this. It's like a banner. And you get a bunch of experience. And a door opens. Hey, who's making that noise?
To battle, my friends!
There's a bunch of votaries and
I will
cultists here.
resist.
We should probably throw in some haste, just for making sure this goes smoothly.
Will erase your ugliness!
That guy had a ton of life. Holy crap. There's another Navis here as well. Does Fire Snake just fly into this room and deal a ton of damage? Well, that Evoker did not last long after that Fire Snake. Anywho. Somebody just got ice frozen, didn't they? Okay,
Are we
we
ready
can
to
fix
move
this
out?
problem. I know we can fix this problem.
We'll
We've done it
make
before.
things right.
Who's got that resist spell? Someone has to have
I'm
resist
prepared.
elements. Okay, there it is. Resist energy. Cold on... Oh, there's 2 people that have it. Oh, there's just one. Just one. Okay.
World has
But
suffered
there are
enough.
people that have level drain. We should probably help with that. It's going to be very annoying. It's going to continually cause
For the beauty of
frost
your heart,
damage, but we're
not
going to
your
resist all the
eyes.
frost damage, so it doesn't matter. It's just going to be kind of annoying because it's going to make that sound over and over again. And also, she can't move. So that's bad.
I'm gone.
I don't think we have freedom of movement with this group. Do we have a cure paralysis spell?
Is resolute.
Disease, delay poison, resist energy? Nope. None of those things. Oh, did she make her strength save? Never mind, she's good. Unlike Regil, who can't make a strength save to save his life, Seal has pretty good strength.
I sense something.
There's a trap there. Let's hold. Where does it... Oh, there it is. Okay.
I shall not be swayed from my
It's really hard to get a good angle on this. Camera angle-wise.
I finished here. Is there more?
Yes, there is. Whatever this is. There are claws and tooth marks and broken bones of unknown prisoners. That happens. Up we go, all the way up the stairs. Or not. Oh, it's an actual zone transition, I see. Well, how was I to know that, other than the obvious zone transition symbol? Alright, let's go quickly through the loot and make sure we didn't miss anything, which we definitely did. At least a couple things. We're gonna have so much stuff to sell. It's gonna be wonderful. Make so much money. Although we are definitely far into medium encumbrance now. Oop, went too far. What was that? Oh. Alrighty. I think this is now very close to the last fight of Drezen. Which is kind of awesome. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from where? The wound on your chest must have reopened and is now bleeding again. You touch Iomede's holy banner to brush away the scarlet droplet and you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden, you're aware of your own powers. You are no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the Abyss. You are something greater. Like Iomede once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you are ready to take the first step on the path to gaining power. But what will your power look like? So we don't really have a whole lot of choice. We could take Azada, but we're not going to. We could take Demon, but we're obviously not going to. We're going to go Angel on this one. Azada is actually, I think, more powerful, or at least funner, but we're going to go with Angel for this particular one. Azadas need you to be chaotic, and we're not going that way, so we're going to go with Angel on our path. We also gain a mythic ability. Which we're gonna grab. I mean, exposed vulnerability is pretty damn good. Thundering Blows is also quite good. In fact, I might take Thundering Blows, because we miss enough times that it might be worth grabbing. Except Brutality Incarnate is also really good. Ignoring all damage reduction is pretty great. We'll go with that one eventually, I think, but we'll take Thundering Blows for now. Yeah. We get the ability to cast Mythic spells. And that's what we're going to take. We're a level 1 angel, technically. Level 2 mythic hero. The wound on your chest closes and the droplets of blood spilled on the Sword of Valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles while at the same time healing them. You raise your head, acutely aware that the bright light of heaven will be at your back from now until eternity.
So bright and warm. I feel the forces of good and justice filling you, and a little part of them is passing from you to me. This is amazing.
It's so light in here. It's all you. You're glowing from the inside.
An angel at the helm of the crusade. Now our triumph is assured.
You give all of us hope, right when many are already despairing. You are truly a messenger of heaven.
What an interesting turn of events. Such intriguing power. Girl, if you should suddenly expire, I would be happy to dissect your remains.
Now is not the time to linger. We can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act.
Milady, this creature is about to die. Shouldn't you?
Behold, I ordain. Behold the death I sow.
You see, suture? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, milady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
Yeah, Neil says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar. Suddenly, the illusion vanishes. There's something off about the stranger.
I am a Rilu Borlesh, also known as the architect of the world wound.
There's something off about the stranger's appearance, like you're seeing only half of the painting or looking at her with one eye closed. Her silk dress and expensive jewelry are at odds with a set of unfamiliar tools and her ink-smudged hands.
Watch it. She's deadlier than a dozen demons. The betrayer of humanity. Her words are poison and lies.
Oh, Lady Aurilu. I, Nenio, am your most devoted admirer. Your research is an invaluable contribution to the development of science on Galarion, and this experiment with a world wound is simply groundbreaking. May I please have your autograph?
One look from Aurilu and Nenio falls silent.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to not their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
Wherever you go, things change. Someone who lived dies, and someone who died is saved. Objects that were one thing become another. Why?
Ember stares at us, captivated.
Without realizing it, this mad girl just asked a very important question. But for now, I shall let you seek the answer yourself.
What happened to Yaniel?
The Yaniel you freed from the dungeon was merely a mask. Sometimes I like to wear the guise of my fallen enemies, to study them from the inside. The real Yaniel has been gone for a long time. But unfortunately for her, not permanently. Her lot is far more frightening than the one I showed you. Perhaps you will learn the truth one day, but for now, it isn't necessary.
You visited me twice under another guise, here and in Canabras at the celebration.
Would you speak to me if I came to you in my true form? Well, this will never happen again. I no longer need to hide my face.
You've helped me twice already in Canabras when we fell into the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valor. Why would a half-demon, Discari's favorite, ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason.
You don't deserve the name. Architects are creators. They build things. What have you created? A hole between the worlds? A wasteland in place of a flourishing country? Millions of deaths? You are no architect. You are nothing but a vandal.
I create... How shall I explain it to you? Events. Phenomena. Concepts. My building site is the entire multiverse. You wouldn't call an architect a vandal just because he started by digging some foundations, would you? Now be silent. I'm not talking to you. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
And she's
I will
gone.
protect you with my life.
And unfortunately, we are here to fight more things, I guess.
The light take you.
Except they all just kind of exploded. Some of them did anyways.
Mind over muscle.
There we go. Let's go kill the archer. And everyone has mythic abilities, except for our pets, of course. Because they don't get mythic abilities. Let's do those really quickly. Sela. Oh, I'm going to have to pull up my builds, aren't I? Yep, sure am. Let's do it right now. Wasn't expecting to get a mythic ability this level. Alright. Do we have Thundering Blows? Okay, good. So we're going to grab on this one Abundant Smite. Which I think is under extra mythic. Or do we already have Abundant Smite? We already have Abundant Smite. Inspirational Leader for this one? Yeah. That's what we're grabbing. Next one. I have Nenio's build. Somewhere here. I also think it's just, wait, we already have improved abundant casting. I screwed this one up somehow. Right. Let's grab... What do I want? We don't have any 7th, 8th, and 9th level spells yet. There's no point to doing that at the moment. Enduring spells is okay, although I don't think we need it. Do we have spell penetration mythic? Can we not grab it yet? Possibly. Alright, could do... What do I want? I screwed up his build a little bit. That's fine though. We can go with something. Elemental barrage. Master blah blah blah. You do a mark to it. Deal energy damage. Every time you deal energy damage to a creature, you apply an elemental mark to it. During the next turn, as you deal energy damage to a marked target with a different type of energy, it's dealt additional divine damage. And that's kind of neat, but we don't use a whole lot of elemental damage, so I think we're going to choose a favorite meta magic here, or something along those lines. Or just grab Greater Abundant Casting and just wait for level 9. That's fine too. Let's just do that. We'll wait for higher level spells. Alright. I don't know how I managed to mess up her stuff, but whatever. It's all fine. She gets... yes. She's taking an Ascendant Element, and it's going to be Fire. Mythic for Soziel. I think I took another impossible domain here, and I think it's Nobility. I stole this build from someone else because I didn't know how to build Soziel. Inspiring Command. What about Community though? Because the Guarded Hearth thing is so amazingly good. Sacred Bonus equal to Wisdom on all saving throws attack rolls. What's Nobility give? Inspiring Command, 30 feet of you, +2 on attack rolls, AC, combat, maneuver, defense, and skill checks, and Inspiring World Morale bonus as a standard action. Yeah, okay. We'll give it a shot. I'll trust the person to build this. Next person is going to be a Ruchelet, which I think I already know what I want for her, and I'm just going to make sure that it was, yes. We want Cleaving Shot. Each time you deal critical damage with your ranged weapon attack, or reduce the target to 0 damage, you deal your weapon damage to all other enemies within 10-foot radius. It's a really good AoE boosting ability. And of course, pets don't get mythic abilities, so...
Do not fear! Do not
Oh, that was a normal dagger. That was dumb of me.
I'll hit you!
That one just died. Oh, it's trying to teleport away, and maybe it dies when it teleports? Okay, we're gonna actually call the video right here. Right before we go into the building. Because I'm pretty... Actually, we'll go into the building really quickly. I think this is going to be where we have the big last fight. And it's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna do it in the beginning of the next video. We're very nearly heavily encumbered. Yes.
Follow my steps.
Maybe? I'm pretty sure this is where we need to be for the end of this. I think we go through this door and we deal with the last fight of the game. For now though, I'm going to leave you guys here. Well, not the last fight of the game. Last fight of Drezen. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Take care.